Yetu ya leo ya kuanza kusafisha town ya Embu na county ya Embu, na kwa sababu ya ile uchafu ambayo iko katika town yote, tulionelea ni vizuri na tuanzishe na Embu town, na tukaita viongozi, tukaita wananchi watusaidie hiyo kazi ya leo. Lakini jukumu letu ni kueleza wananchi pia kwamba takataka ni jukumu letu sisi wote. Tusiwe mtu anafanyia mahali anafanyia kazi ama ile street umepitia, unatoa ile uko nayo, unatoa karatasi unatupa chini. Tunawahimiza kutoka leo tuwe responsible, mtu aangalie mahali bini iko, uweke takataka yako hapo. Na wale ambao wanafanya kazi sokoni, mtu anasafisha mahali yako, na sisi tuweze kusafisha eneo zingine ambazo zinatumika na wananchi. Every 2 months tutakuwa na clean up kila town, na tutakuwa tunazunguka kuhakikisha kila town imesafishwa, na tutakuwa tunafanya kazi hata na watoto wetu wa shule, ndio tuanze kuwa na hiyo change of attitude ya kutaka kila mtu angalie mazingira yake ikuwe safi. Tutakuwa tunapeleka muswada katika assembly ambayo itakuwa inaangalia mambo ya solid waste management ama takataka, vile tutakuwa manage, na pia vile tutahakikisha tumesafisha towns, na pia fines kwa wale ambao watakuwa na chafua town. Tutakuwa tunafanya fine hapo ndio watu wakuwe na discipline.
Political gesture of goodwill and wishing the government ya Mheshimiwa Cecily Mbarire success. Tondo nwanginya yetu support ushindi kana success utoria wa wira wa thirikari ya Embu County. Ere tongoretwe ni Mheshimiwa Cecily Mbarire. Tondo tuonde turasavu andu amwe, turarutira wira andu amwe, andu ambere north methini wa Embu County, andu arunyenje methini wa Embu County. Nimo mbungu ambere north, andu anira tongoria nimo maratongoria ne gavana, nimo maratongoria ne MCA. Kugunwa ngeje tunyitane ta atongoria geciasha tukoro twina ngwataniro nenderea kwina undu twa muthemba to tuke tu supportane nigetha andu twara turatongoria mone atongoria ao ni manyitanite na mekindo kimwe. Nie ta mumbungu wa mbere north niratakira ushindi kana success kana utoria thini wa thirikari kana thirikari ya Embu County ere utongoretwe ni Cecily Mbarire, na enderea mboretie mbuke tunyitanire nengiuka mbinyurite nigetha tuvi tunyitanire. Nani ni bese ndanga muria uke tunyitanire kuria mbere north anake agaoka abinyurite nigetha tunyitanire tutongorie Embu County wega twikindu kimwe.
Mheshimiwa, you are an expert in solid management,
waste
management.
Yes.
Maybe what is your thought? What should be done to address this challenge?
Waste management, especially solid waste management, is a very, it's a huge process. We should be looked at a very broad perspective so that it can be sustainable. Because such an event today, if we do it and we clean the town and it's clean, then after 3 days we go back to the same thing. We'll not be achieving much. But if we look at it from a sustainable point of view, it is possible to achieve proper solid waste management throughout the year. It's a cycle, but a very expensive process. I remember when I was a trustee at Water Service Trust Fund, I ensured that Ewasco has gotten 570 million Kenya shilling for putting up a sewerage system, sanitation and sewerage system in this town, in Embu town. And with that kind of investment, it is possible, if that money was properly used, it is possible what we are seeing today, we will not be seeing it. I doubt whether that money was spent today. It's an expensive process of waste, solid waste management, but I think the county government of Cecily Mbarire will have an elaborate framework on how to take care of the solid waste management in a sustainable manner. Not one-off, but in a sustainable manner. There are processes which are normally put in place. Maybe I don't want to mention all of them here. Some of them are quite academic. But basically what we are doing today, and when we talk about solid waste management, this is not even first aid. You know, it's not even first aid. There is more to do as far as solid waste management is concerned. Because what we should be talking about for us to have a successful solid waste management process is how to come up with a radfill for Embu County. Radfill, which can also be used to produce methane gas, and that methane gas probably can be supplied to households within the Embu town for cooking and other domestic use. Radfill is one of the most sustainable method of managing waste. This waste can help us reduce the emission of green gases emissions to environment, and we make our environment more sustainable. It can also help us in harnessing the methane gas, which we can use it in our household for domestic use. So to have a radfill, there are ways of construction of a radfill, and I'm sure we have enough waste in this town, which come out of this town, tons and tons of waste, which can be used for a proper radfill in Embu County, for Embu County, and in turn, which we can use that radfill to supply methane gas for use in our domestic uses. So it's a source of energy. It's a source of energy, and also source of income, because you can employ quite a number of people, of young people, through such a project of a huge radfill for this town. So what we need to have is that the county government to set aside a piece of land within the outskirts of the town. Then we have experts who can come up with a design, proper design for the radfill, so that we can tap the methane gas which should be coming out of the landfill, and the distribution of that. That is one way of having a sustainable solid waste management. And also, in the process of doing that radfill, we can have areas where we are sorting out the plastic and other waste. The plastic can be recycled for other uses. So it can generate income and employment, and not only energy. Thank you.
And we are here as Embu leaders to give our moral support. We are not here to compete. We are here to complement each other in terms of development and management of what is happening around. And I can only urge each one of us that we be self-disciplined. The Bible says that cleanliness is second to godliness. So if you can be able to achieve that, we will be able to have a clean town. Number two, we will be able to attract investors to come to our county. And if the investors come and find a dirty town, then they would shy away from coming to invest with us. So I will urge each one of us, we be shareholders of this cleanup exercise, so that we can also attract investors to come and invest with us.